Hello and welcome. This time Danielle Explores went to a party. Let me explain. It is the 14th of February, and although many people celebrate Saint Valentine, in the wine producing regions of Bulgaria, it is Saint Trifon Zarezan Day. Saint Trifon Zarezan is the patron saint of vines, wine growers, and winemakers, and pubs. Vineyards are very hard work, but the views are amazing. We are on the plateau near Arbanasi. Link at the end for my video in Arbanasi. This is a young vineyard and it belongs to Novite Lozia, or New Vineyards. Novite Lozia was set up in 2021. The soil and the climate of the area is very suitable for vine growing, and the owner, Mr. Stanimir Stoyanov, discovered that in the past there was a vineyard on the plateau. Vine growing and winemaking is going through a bit of a revival in the area. There are a few new wineries concentrating on quality wines. Science and technology have made growing grapes and making wine easier, but it is still a roller coaster business. You may win big, but you can lose years of hard work and investment just as easily. Winemaking from root to bottle uses science, but needs a lot of passion and faith. And in this context, having a patron saint and a day dedicated to him is not a bad idea. And it is a good excuse to get together and have a party before the hard work begins. So let me tell you a bit about Saint Trifon Zarezan. Saint Trifon was born in the village of Komzada in modern-day Turkey in around 225. He was known as a healer, especially of birds. He was executed for refusing to renegade the Christian faith. It is not clear how the martyr became associated with wine and winemaking in the Balkans. Some researchers suggest that the link came from the martyr being from a region where it was believed the vine originated from. In Bulgarian folklore, there is also an old legend. Saint Trifon was pruning the vines. The Holy Mary with her baby walked past, and Trifon laughed and mocked her. But when Trifon went back to pruning the vines, the small sickle in his hand slipped and cut his nose. Other versions add that Trifon was drunk when he was pruning the vines. The celebrations of Saint Trifon Zarezan traditionally used to last a number of days. The rituals during these days carry similarities with ancient rites performed during the Greek and Thracian holidays dedicated to the god Dionysus. Dionysus was, among other things, the god of wine and merrymaking. They also share similarities with rituals performed during the special days in Orphism, which is unique to the Thracian religion. Wine was used in the Orphic rituals, especially in the secret initiation rituals. I tell you a bit about the cult of Orpheus in my video at Chetinoyava Mogila, link at the end. This lovely girl is making small crowns out of vine cuttings, and she made one for me too. This tradition is meant to bring good luck and prosperity to the wearer of the crown.
Извинявай, моля, какво означава на корона?
Тези поръчки са от лозята и са за, когато се навият на венче, са за плодородие и здраве.
Окей, супер, благодаря.
And as I'm wearing the crown, it is a good time to ask you to please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I shamelessly ambushed this lady. She made the special bread and roast chicken for the celebrations, and by the smell coming from the dishes, I can tell you that she is a wonderful cook. The bread for Saint Trifon Zarezan Day is decorated with a grapes design. Bread is very important in Bulgarian culture. For example, traditionally guests are welcomed into the home with bread and salt. Every festivity has a special bread decorated with many symbols. There are Christian symbols like the cross and the fish, natural symbols like grapes and leaves, and there are older symbols. These are reminiscent of the spirals and the designs formed by threads coming together that have their roots in the ancient Bulgarian and Thracian designs. Bread means life, and the big, fluffy, tasty bread symbolizes a plentiful and happy life. According to tradition, the roast chicken should be stuffed with rice and cracked wheat. But I appreciate the innovation of adding a small bottle of wine. After all, Saint Trifon Zarezan is about celebrating, and a big party with plenty to eat and drink is a way to invite a year of plenty, a big harvest of good, sweet grapes, and no caterpillars munching on the vines. According to legend, Saint Trifon asked God to help him get rid of the pests, and God sent an angel to clear the caterpillars from the vineyards. Saint Trifon Zarezan Day marks also the beginning of the pruning of the vines. And according to tradition, the chief vine grower cuts a shoot from the youngest vine and then waters it with wine to encourage good growth and a good harvest. But this man is also a wise chief wine grower, and he first and dutifully splashes a bit of wine on the vine, and then has a good drink.
Здравето да се лее в домовете на всички. На здраве още веднъж. Откриваме официално празника и след малко сляпата дегустация на вино, но няма как да не дадем думата и на символичните домакини.
These are the winemakers. They are driving the winemaking revival in the area. They are building a unique identity for the wine of the Veliko Tarnovo region. In addition to varieties such as Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Shiraz, Pinot Gris and Chardonnay, they are focusing on local varieties such as Gamza, Rubin and Kailashki Misket. They are also working on new blends. I bought a bottle of Merlot and Rubin. The wine is a brilliant deep red, medium body, a bit tangy and fruity, with a woody hint in the bouquet. Ideal with a dish like tagliatelle ragu or bolognese sauce, for example. I'm not sure how traditional the barrel race is.
Не потеряем лично. Дами и господа, Виктория Алиев и Петко Прокопов. Старт! Слушайте, сменя почувствие оркестра бага. Режим на Владимир Матрунов, поверител е Петко Прокопов. Петко, връщай!
But it was great fun to watch men of all ages maneuvering the large barrels up the hill, and it was really sweet when this little boy rushed in to help.
Давай сега нагоре. Чакай. Ти оставаш сама, няма да държиш ръце. Е малко повече държи сама на себе си, само вътре. Малко търкале, малко да се
Син, срещу календър на баща. Бащата, нали мой син, малко по-отделя почва. Готови ли сте? Готови ли сте? Старт! Неудобно да уши явно. Пази му крака, пази му. Ивайло, като стане първото вино ще тазим.
Бавно се да стигне. Бавно.
Яска, ти аз не го мога. Ай, писане, малко си напред, ама нали си наш човек. Готови ли сте? Старт! Ама бъркаш джоба. Ама подкупваш. Ай, писане, миналата година се ядосаме, аз ще го пи, сега ще пак си. Пуснам го.
I put a link to Novite Lozia Facebook page in the description below if you want to follow their progress. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I publish in English on Tuesdays, Italian on Wednesdays, and Bulgarian on Thursdays. Thank you for watching. Stay curious. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Minä olen